Youth. News 3's John Trainer is in the studio with that.
And tonight, a story sent by a viewer who saw our series on our community's children and had something to say. Tonight, we go to one of the shrinking number of places in our town trying to bring these kids back from the brink. Addiction made my difficult problems at a young age, but a hard life. The ticking time bomb all started at the age of 11 when I started smoking. At 13, I did my first line of coke, which got me thinking of success, but not the right way. Same old friends. In the 7th grade, I was selling dope to kids. I got caught 4 weeks later. I was scared of what my mom had to say. I was 9 years old when I first started using drugs. The first drug I used was meth. Those are the stories of the kids here. Teenagers, some younger, all fighting addiction, many homeless or close to it. Every one of them at risk of being lost to drugs and crime.
Most of the kids that we serve are pretty much kids through juvenile court or youth parole. And so they come into the facility and they're here for a period of 6 months.
Ronald Moore has run Nevada Homes for Youth since 1991. He's watched it grow to multiple campuses. They provide a roof over heads, classes from Clark County School District, and enrichment courses for 6 months. They're almost always full.
We recently lost a lot of providers, and so that the problem that I'm seeing is a lot of kids can't stay even in the state because there's not enough resources.
What do you mean by lost a lot of providers?
For whatever reason, they're not here anymore.
They see the struggle of young kids addicted to drugs committing crimes to feed their habits. They also see success. We saw it too, with an attorney.
It's not even really a choice. Sometimes it's about survival.
Mahogany Turfley's story is one of survival. She was 15 when her group home closed. She had nowhere to go, but found a future with the Nevada Homes for Youth independent living program. She was a child living by herself, watched friends join gangs, use drugs. She went to college, then law school. But today, she still feels as fragile as the girl who fought through it. Why is there that connection to the past for you?
I say because I don't see the change. Like I reached out to Mr. Moore because I wanted to help. Yeah. And I guess, excuse me, anytime you feel helpless, sorry, it's disappointing, right? So you want to be able to help. So you can relate to that. Like that could be me, right? I used to do criminal law, and that's why I didn't want to do it anymore.
Because you connected with the people?
Well, that and then just the way that the system is set up, it's set up for failure. Mahogany
means a lot there. There's a lot wrong, a lot to fix, a lot of holes in the system. But here at the Nevada Homes for Youth, it means the system is just overwhelmed. Their programs used to be a year long. A need to see more kids and lack of resources outside their doors has cut those programs to 6 months. There's pressure to cut it down even more. Ronald Moore worries about what that could do.
A lot of kids that are in our institutions that are involved with crimes are kids of color. And so, they look at me as kind of a role model. I mean, I'm helping them. I'm trying to readjust their lives and help them get off drugs and letting them know that you can be successful.
What was remarkable is the Nevada Homes for Youth has been operating since 1991. They've been here for decades, and they have the same need that they had. Wow. In fact, they probably have more clients now than they used to.
Wow, and you pointed out the stays used to be a year. They're down to 6 months now, and you talked about a pressure to shorten that even more. Where's that coming from?
The state needs these kids taken care of. Fewer resources on one hand, fewer places willing to do it, lack of funding here. Right in the middle, you have more people shouldering the load.
It's too bad.
Well, no doubt, since they've opened, our population has grown.
Exactly.
So more people, more kids, and as you said, more resources. But what we'd like to see them anyway.
Exactly right.
Thanks, John.
And this is a community series. If you have any story ideas, send us an email. We want to hear from you. The way to get in touch with us, VegasLost@news3lv.com. News 3 Live at 6:30. We'll be right back.